Are you ready?
Welcome to another section of We Love. You feel me? I am here with Sahara Seven. You know, these are just things we talk about. We love. It could be a Wednesday. You know, we could say, "Woo! Welcome to Women on Wednesday." But Sahara Seven, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
It's great.
How are you?
I'm here.
Facts.
We making it. You know what I'm saying?
Surviving.
What's been going on with you? We ain't talked to you since NWA Empower almost a year ago.
Yeah. Almost a year ago. Yes, it's almost a year ago. Wow. Yay. So what's going on with me is I've been well, I don't know like if people know this about me or not, but also I've been going to school studying to be a pharmacist because I'm already a nurse. So I work as a nurse, but I'm also studying to be a pharmacist. So I've been heavily like focused on my medical career and things like that. I've also been wrestling. That doesn't mean that I stopped wrestling, but I really like honed in, just really focusing on that and working on that because your girl's almost done. Almost done. Thank you, Jesus. Almost done. But other than that, I've been just working like on myself, getting myself back into like in-ring shape because I don't know if a lot of people know this either, but like I lost 35 pounds now from what I used to be because I was in a state of depression and I was like eating my feelings and like not really talking to people. Mental health was really bad and deteriorating. And so I was projecting it on my physical being. So I took some time off for that. I also had a flare up with Crohn's disease that led me to be hospitalized for a little bit. So I've been like going through, but all over that, I just been like in my mind, just going like recovery, rebuild, revive, and like maintain. So that's really what's been ultimately going on with me since Empower. I definitely still been wrestling. I like just recently last month came back to the Indies to wrestle again since being hospitalized for my Crohn's flare up and losing my weight. So I've kind of like made it my mission that the next time I step out and I do a show and be seen, that it's reminiscent of the old Seven as far as the brutality and everything like that, but a healthier version, mental state in like better shape, better ring shape, and that's about it.
So you said you had a your mental health was bad and everything. You got that right. Did it have to do with wrestling or anything?
No, it didn't have anything to do with wrestling. It had more so to do with my personal life. Um, it was kind of like my personal life was trying to take over and take away. Like wrestling is something that I love, that I like to do as a mental escape from my daily life, my personal life. So it was starting to be like my personal life was trying to overrun what my little bit of happiness was. So then it became something that was not fun for me anymore because of the fact that I was always worrying about my personal life.
So you mentioned Crohn's disease. I was saying while you was going, there's a few people in wrestling that I'm finding out the more that I'm paying attention to details that has Crohn's disease. Um, can you let the people know about that? Because it seems like y'all are going through it, but y'all are fighting it and also able to get back into the ring. So can you just let people know more about that who don't know about it?
So it's an autoimmune disease. I was born with it. If you hear somebody in the background, that's my dog Hades acting a fool. So if you hear any kind of barks, howling, or anything like that, that is Hades back in the background making noise. So I do apologize because he's just started going ape shit just now. But it is an autoimmune disease. I was born with it. My dad has it, and it was passed down to his kids, hereditarily. So, it ultimately has a lot to do with your colon and your digestive system. You aren't able to like process and break down foods and things like that like a normal person. You have sensitivity to certain foods. You have acid reflux. These are a lot of the side effects that come with it. You have to change your diet. Most people think it's a bland diet, but it's more so knowing what your triggers are and like how to avoid those things and then how to manage. And when you do have a flare up, there's nothing really you can do besides, get treatment and things like that. Um, I know for me, when I have a flare up, I become completely immobile. Like my pain is so crippling that I can't even walk. I can't stand. I pass out constantly due to pain. I could be talking to you for like 2 minutes, and then next thing you know, I'm like passed out, eyes closed. Like it looks like I'm sleeping, but I'm actually in a lot of pain. My body's just shutting down. Um, the last time that I had a really bad flare up, I couldn't stop regurgitating, but I wasn't regurgitating any food because I had eaten for like almost a week because I was in too much pain to eat. My stomach was just not happy with anything I put down. Even water was hard, but it was just stomach acid that was coming up. So essentially, I was just vomiting my own stomach acid to the point where I was just severely dehydrated. I was no energy. I was unable to move. I had to like crawl across the floor. I had to be taken in an ambulance to a hospital, and I was hospitalized for almost like 2.5 weeks. Um, and I got released on my birthday, which that's crazy. But yeah, so it's a disease that it's manageable. There's no cure for it. You can't cure it. It won't just go away. Um, you can manage it. You can only manage the symptoms. You really can't manage the flare ups because you can't predict when you're gonna have a flare. You never know. You can know your triggers and try to stay away from them, but sometimes even that doesn't help. Um, Staying hydrated is important. Making sure, like I said, making sure you know what you can and can't eat is also important. Staying healthy in a healthy way and things like that. I really think that my last flare up was really due to the fact that I was carrying all this. I was overweight for my body, and I was carrying a lot of extra weight and depression and stress and everything like that. So my last flare up literally like put me down for the count for a while. And like I said, I was losing weight. I was in the process of losing weight, and I was trying so hard because I really didn't want to be in a lot of pain anymore. And then since I've lost the weight, I haven't had a flare up. I just recently celebrated like 7 weeks removed from the last hospitalization and last flare up, so I'm proud of that. Usually, typically with flare ups, it's different for everybody, but I usually have at least like I went from having like six in like 3 months to now like I barely have them, but I used to have six in like 3 months. So that was quite a lot for someone who suffers from Crohn's to have flare ups that often and that severe. So now I think I'm down to like maybe three every like 4 or 5 months. If like if I manage it correctly, I haven't had any since my last hospitalization because I've been very vigilant with my workouts and my diet and everything like that. So seems to be working.
All right. So, am I free to say anything?
Go ahead.
All right. You say you lost 35 pounds.
Mhm.
So this for the men out here. So that means you not thicker than a snicker no more.
Oh no, I'm still thick.
Oh,
I'm still thick. I still got thick thighs and I still got a fat ass. Like, come on now. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I just personally, for me, I didn't like, I had a lot of weight around my midsection I didn't like. I was really like thicker in my midsection, like my arms, my face was getting chubby, all that stuff. So I mean, my ass still fat. Shit. If anything, Trina ever taught me, living down here, the queen of Miami, Trina, she always had the fat ass and shit. She said, no matter what you do, losing no weight, you better not lose your ass. So I have always stuck to that. My ass still gonna be fat.
Did you just quote Trina?
Yes. She said my ass still fat. They still checking for me. That's what she said. And I stand on that. I said what I said.
All right, it's Trina. All right, feel me. But let's go back into this wrestling though. You said you recently just got back into the ring. You got back into the ring. What was it? Paris is bumping too.
Yep. 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know about Paris is bumping. Go check it on IWTV. You can see all 3 of them. It is on there. But how was also when also went on that weekend Black Wrestle Fest. I saw some pictures where you was out there. How was that whole weekend and getting back out of there and wrestling?
That whole weekend was fun. I had fun my personal self. I had fun doing what I did. I had fun, just being around people's, seeing my people's and really getting back into wrestling, being immersed in wrestling like I was before, and like seeing people, and it really just ignited my fire again. I got lots of like compliments from people that have known me for quite some time and have seen like the depressed stage of me, and then seeing this stage of me now, and they told me like first thing they told me, they're like, "Dang girl, you lost a lot of weight." Yeah, and I had so much fun just being around people who were just in it for the love of wrestling and like wanted to just be there to put on a good show at PIB. At PIB, I was just wanted to be around people that wanted to be there for the sake of wrestling and put on a good show and love on each other. I got to hang out like I went to Black Wrestle Fest. I got to hang out with some people that I wasn't gonna see at PIB, that I just would only see them at Black Wrestle Fest or at Battle Club, and I had fun hanging out with them. It was fun. I took pictures. I met people that I've seen on the internet but never really like seen in person. It was fun. I had fun. Personally myself, for what I did and what I was doing, I had fun.
Good weekend, you know what I'm saying? Again, watch Paris is bumping 3 on IWTV. You can check out Sahara. Who's your match against? Ariel and Nix?
Yes.
Okay. They had a match. You can check out the homie Ariella versus Sahara. So you was out for a little bit, you back into it now. Um, let's say the Crohn's disease and the depression didn't happen, and you're looking back from like in Power almost a year ago now, and looking where you at. I know you still hungry. How you feel about where you could be if the Crohn's didn't happen with the depression to where you are right now?
If that didn't happen, I mean, I definitely think I'd be in a better situation, especially with wrestling. I would say better situation, but I'd be doing a lot more. But also, that's not to say, because I believe in like everything happens for a reason, a blessing or a lesson. I really believe that the Crohn's, and I had to go through the depression to get to the other side to be a healthier version of me. So that way, when I come back, like now that I'm hungry again and I know what it's like, I've been to that little peak right there, and I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. I felt it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it's gonna take for me to obtain that. So it just literally, like just reawoken the beast, you know, reawoken the savage beauty in me, and I needed that. I needed that. I needed that down in the dumps, depression, bout, Crohn's disease to kick my ass, because I think maybe I might have been getting a little too comfortable with myself. You know, you might need a kick in the ass to get like to wake your ass up.
Saying you had to check yourself before you wrecked yourself.
Hell yeah. I'm always doing that. whether it's in wrestling or in life, I'm always stopping to like make sure that am I wrong or am I doing something? Can I be doing something different? Am I trying hard enough? Am I doing this? Am I making sure I'm clear? You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop before I start, feeling myself, smelling myself, and start thinking I'm better than everybody else or anything like that. You gotta, if you don't check yourself on a daily basis, then you just go unchecked, and then that's when you start having problems.
You gotta check yourself, baby.
Baby, all day.
That's how she talk, cause she from Miami. You know that Trina
No,
stuff.
I'm not from Miami. Not from Miami. I'm from the South. But I'm
Nah,
not from Miami. I live in Orlando.
you from
But
Miami now.
no, I'm not from Miami. Please don't put that on me. Stop for these Miami people come after me.
So y'all watching this? Something just happened. I forgot. We got a Twitch channel, so you'll get this a little bit before the people because I see we got some followers over there on Twitch. But I'm with Sahara Seven. You know what I'm saying? The Queen Vamp. You know what I'm saying? You know, she out here. She back on her grind. You know, she got over her Crohn's disease, had a little depression from some personal issues, but now she back out here to whoop people asses. So we was talking, and you said you back out here in this ring, Sahara. I always ask this question: if you had three people you could go at right now and smack them up in the ring. I was going to say bitch smack them, but we don't want no issues. But you could smack them up in the ring. Who would those three people be?
Okay, so like this, like on the indies right now, like who would I want to have a match with?
Right now on the Indies.
Well, I always want to have a match with Diamanté. I love Diamanté. I like her style, so I want to have a match with Diamanté. I want a single match against AK Allison Kay. I definitely want that. Um, I want a match against Shaloncé because that's my girl, and I feel like we could make magic. I want a match against Shaloncé.
Shaloncé
Shaloncé.
Royal.
Yes, that's my girl. So those are
She,
my three right there.
I might want to see that match because she ducking me. Um, I went and saw her at a show. You know what I'm saying? She did lose her championship, so you know she wasn't about coming out to talk to people. But it's all good, Shalon. Say we gonna see each other. Um, you think y'all can make magic for real?
Yes, okay, so one thing about me, like I see somebody, I see their work, but I also see like are they able to tell a story? Are they able to get over on their own? Like things like that really like put me like on notice with somebody. Like fuck the gimmicks and all the other shit. Like if your gimmick gets over but you can't really work and you can't get yourself over, then that's just pointless to me. But like when you're working the gimmick and you can actually go and you can get yourself over, then I'm all for it. I think I can make magic with somebody like that. If you could tell a story, or if you can at least convey an emotion or something to a crowd of people, then I think we can make magic.
Yo, so I saw Sahara. I mean, I saw Shalon say live, and when she came out, she worked the crowd. You know, that's the first thing with me. Can you work that crowd? So she worked the crowd, had all them upset. Um, and the shows are revolved around her. I even seen her do build ups before she get to shows. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people are missing. But I think that y'all probably could do some magic out here. You know, she say she thicker than a snicker too. You know what I'm saying?
Battle of the Thickums.
But
You were about to.
yeah, you almost got me. It's all good. It's all good. So Sahara, you know, get you back in the ring sometime soon. What I'm more open than a lot of shows that people go on to and promoters watch when I put stuff out. Uh, when we love wrestling, put stuff out. You got some companies you want to shout out that they need to get you on the radar. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching everything on Twitter every time people want to do something. Hey guys, I I I got a dream match list. Let me write down the names and everything. Y'all should start writing down companies y'all want to go to.
I mean, I have a list of like companies. Like I want to do UWW Fed in Vegas. I want to do Hit Club Pro in North Carolina because I started my career in North Carolina. Where else? I want to go back to AML and do something with AML, like just to show them like how much I've grown from the girl they knew like back then to now. I would love to continue working for a title match like whenever they need me. What else? Mission Pro. What else? There's like a bunch of TSW.
Have you ever been to Mission Pro?
Nope, never been to Mission Pro ever. But I'm like one of those people that I have a list that I write down of places and like people I want to wrestle. I just don't go out there and like tweet about it all the time. You know? Like I have it and I'm like I stay like I'm old school. I send emails, I send messages, I like try to get in contact with promoters, I try to go to shows if they're near me. Oh, also I didn't speak on this one person, but Hyan, love her personally, but that girl can go and that girl can work. I'm ready to work her any day. Like it's been a dream of ours. Hyan. He said time out. Why?
Now you know Hyan, she out here collecting championships right now.
Still.
Like she 3 belts up right now.
And I'm proud of her. As she should be.
Now listen, Sahara.
I just want to fight.
I feel you.
I just want to fight. I don't want no belts. I don't care about belts. I want to fight.
I understand you ain't got to want no belts, but she's the Renaissance woman.
I don't care. I want to fight.
To the people watching this, if y'all been watching, you know Hyan's like I be saying I got a list. She real high on that list. She might be in the top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Good. But she should be. She should be on everybody's top 5.
You said you want to fight?
I just want to fight. I just want to fight. I want to fight Joseline Navarro too. I want to fight.
Yo, Joseline ain't no joke either.
I want to fight. Like, you think I'm joking about this list? I got people on this list. I just want to fight.
Hyan, Joseline Navarro.
Allison Kay. AK is a badass, but I love her. But I know she give me a fucking fight. I want to fight.
She been whooping people out here. All right, let's not don't give too many names. Promoters, if y'all heard them names, make sure y'all get on them. When we put this out, contact her. Sahara. I'm getting ready to do something. You may not like it.
Oh, Lord.
You free to talk wrestling?
I'm free to talk wrestling.
You free to talk wrestling? All right. What's one thing? Because what I've been noticing about some of these wrestlers, if y'all wrestle, y'all really not keeping up with like what's going on in wrestling because y'all got so much going on yourself. Y'all got lives. So if I could ask you, what's like one thing in wrestling right now that has you hyped that's going on?
First of all, my girl Dakota is back. King Coda is back, baby. King Coda is back. She got her job back. Let's go. Let's go. King Coda is back. Look, I even got Hades hype. I'm sorry.
King Coda is back, yo.
Coda is back.
Were you watching?
Pam with the Yams is back. Pam with the Yams is back. Pam with the Yams is back too. And let's not forget. First of all, hold on. Can I say this? Don't be coming at EO about her name. Her name is EO Sky. It makes sense because her name was Genius of the Sky. So if you don't know your fucking wrestling, don't be sitting up here coming at her about her fucking name. Her name is a moniker of her fucking name. Get it fucking right. Excuse my language, but get it right. Sorry. Don't ask me about it. I'm sorry, baby. I'ma always support the girls that I know are good people and actually work their asses off. And King Coda, Io Shirai, and Pam with the Yams, aka Bailey. They are all very nice people and very genuine people. And they work their asses off to produce what they need to produce. And they show up every single time. They give it to everyone every single time. Don't matter where they go. Like, even working for WWE, as much as everybody rag on them and da-da-da-da-da, they show up for work and they give it to y'all every single time. Same thing with Bianca Belair. She give it to y'all every single time. So, Is that what you were not expecting to come out my mouth?
Oh, I love EO. You know what I'm saying? I got tweets and everything to prove it. I got video. Uh, Dakota Kai. You know what I'm saying? I mess
King
with her.
Coda.
Uh,
I don't care.
oh,
I'm gonna
so
stick
you
beside her.
you
I'm gonna stick beside her.
you open this up. So I got to ask you. You said pan with the yams. So we get ready detour a little bit. I'm getting ready to go into my last two things, but I got to ask you. Uh, The Rock. I always ask you this. Or Stone Cold.
And you always know my answer. It's both of them.
It can't be both,
It's both of them.
but you can't pick both.
You can't make me.
All right, cool.
We
I
had this
asked,
discussion before.
I asked you the new one that we doing then. AJ Styles or Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Really?
Yeah. Shawn Michaels.
AJ, you have lost your first one. It's all good though, AJ. You still the dude.
Shout out to AJ. He's still the man, but still Shawn Michaels.
You should. AJ
For a
Cole.
personal emotional connection when I was a kid. Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. You
oh.
see how hard I had to think about that though? That's why I was like, ooh.
We had so not shouting out YouTube or nobody or not even you WWE, but we had a whole Shawn Michael Styles over the Heartbreak Kid where Andino, we love wrestling athlete. That's what he said. So hey, we love wrestling athletes out here. Shout out to Andino.
Yeah,
Made his
and
case
you know.
made his case for why AJ Styles was over Shawn Michaels, and after listening to it, it was just like can't even lie on that. So uh, we gonna get that back up. We gonna take out what they didn't like, um,
Okay.
and reload it. But before we go, Sahara, we at that 30-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Sahara, let's get out of here because we gonna have to make these We Love Wrestling Uncensored. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm about to get into that. People tell me just pull the mic out and talk because we gotta talk about some things. We already start talking. I'm afraid of what might happen. Um, but when the wrestlers see me, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about the wrestlers, but I am gonna talk about the past and the history. If I talk about anything going on, like Sahara was in the tag team at Empire. They didn't win the match, but they was there, baby.
Baby.
Um, Hell on Heels. I like the tag team. Then people didn't want to get them out there in the different places like they should. I think y'all was out in Florida. Y'all had NWA. Thought y'all should have been more places. That's neither here or there. But
That's
put
an
yourself up.
uncensored topic right there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. So this is the put yourself over moment. You know what I'm saying? This is where if they don't know your social media, uh, any things that you're selling ways they can support you. If someone want to put you through school since you about to be a pharmacist, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We just want you to put yourself over.
Well, social media, Twitter, it is at Sahara underscore 007. IG is Sahara the Seven, right there, listed below. Um, my TikTok is the same. It's Sahara the Seventh. I do a lot of things on TikTok. Do some talks on TikTok. I have a store you can buy 8x10s. I have a new T-shirt out. I have a lot of stuff that is going on. I'm starting my own cosmetics line because I do makeup, and I've done some of your favorite faces for their SmackDowns and Raws and AEW matches and things like that. But I never really post all that because, you know, your girl is multi-talented and just minds her business. But now that is coming to the light. So that'll be out, you know, coming this fall, hopefully around Halloween. I can get this all completed. And then keep an eye out. I just started doing some like extra work, background work for like movies and shows and stuff like that. So cheers to that. But yeah, that's all my information.
What show or movie you in?
Nothing yet, but like I've been casted in extra spots for certain things on HBO. I can't really talk about right now. But I'm looking forward to starting to film that soon. So yeah.
See that? People who watch every time they come up, people always be like, you know, I can't really say nothing about that yet, but you know it's about to happen. I'll be like, dang.
I can't say anything. I really can't because I don't really like I don't know too much about what's going on, but I know what show it is for, but I can't say that because that's spoiling. And
BMF?
no BMF. It's not BMF.
That ain't
I
even
wish.
HBO. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here fishing.
Yeah, no,
House of
it's not
Dragons.
BMF.
Cause
Huh?
you know you the vampire House of Dragons. You background.
No. But you were close though.
I ain't gonna guess no more.
Yeah, just don't
Make sure
guess it.
y'all look out for it. All right.
But yeah. It's funny you said vampire because it has something to do with that, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Okay, anyway, but that's it. That's it. That's all I got. I'm done. I'm done. Baby, I'm done.
Have to do with vampire. Oh,
Eh,
nah.
eh, eh.
Sahara, you know what I'm saying? Dang, it has almost been a year since the last time we talked. I'm trying to think because I was really over here thinking, you know, like we talked to people one time. First time I talked to her, she was about to face Aminata um, at at GCW.
Mhm.
Um, then you know, sorry at Empower. It's like, oh my God, it's Sahara. There you go. Oh wow. You know, is that the only time I've seen?
I'm not sure. I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
I believe so.
Mhm.
Somebody get her booked in the area, get her to the Midwest. You know, I'm trying to cut down my travel. You know,
Oh, I used to be in the Midwest all the time. My dad's from Cleveland, so
keep that to yourself. Um,
okay.
we don't talk about Cleveland.
Whatever.
I mean,
I'm proud of my daddy from Cleveland. My family in Cleveland go hard.
what's name three things in Cleveland that people would like?
Corned beef sandwiches from forgot the name of the little deli, but them shits be bomb. Them shits be fucking bomb. Don't play. Don't play. Them shits be fucking bomb.
Did you say corned beef?
Yes, the sandwiches are so good.
Let's just end it right there. If corned beef is the
They're-
first thing you say, I don't want to hear the rest.
yes, because I can only get a corned beef sandwich there. I've tried it everywhere else and I don't like it. You laughing? I'm serious.
I said three things. The first one she named is corned beef.
I'm fat. I like food.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of food, last time I talked to you, talking about you making lobster and what shrimp or lobster and crabs or something.
I was making lobster and shrimp. So what was it? Lobster and shrimp, cheese stuffed tortellini with garlic butter sauce.
I told her when I'm in Florida, because she in the Florida area. I ain't gonna tell you exactly what city. I'm pulling up, and I need lobster and shrimp something. I don't know, lobster and shrimp fettuccine. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Um, she said, "Got me." See, that's real. Like I really eat that. Um, so all right, it's been a great combo.
Yes,
So
sir.
to y'all, we recorded this on Wednesday. It's probably come out on Thursday. Sahara Seven. You know what I'm saying? She Pam, and whenever she got something big come, she be like, yo, need to holler at you. She be back on. Um, Maybe we get a segment going with it, you know what I'm saying? If this get like good, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put up the part where she go off, we gonna bring her in. We got a new line of stuff coming out for We Love Wrestling here in the coming months, so people be prepared. We in our bag with a few people. It's about
There
to
we
get
go.
a little crucial. Um, you're gonna see a whole lot of link ups. Since I'm still alive, I told you I'm trying to take this right here and I'm trying to make it this.
Hmm.
It's about to happen. Um, but yeah, man. Other than that, Sahara Seven, she that side. She that side right there. She says she still thick for all the men that's out there that trying to get at her, put her through college, put her through school, pay for her pharmacy. She got TikTok. What's the you got a brand army on OnlyFans?
No, I need to make one.
I mean, everybody out here getting money that way.
I know. I think I'm the last of a dying breed that just doesn't have one.
Man, I don't know, guys. That could be coming soon. But follow her on TikTok. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her on
Twitter, Facebook.
Twitter. All that. I'm trying to get better with Twitter, guys. If you want to see all our content, go to Instagram. But go to Sahara's Instagram too, at Sahara7. But other than that, like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too street for the culture.
Wrestling and you love wrestling, then you're not here, you missing out. Was this show?